Love is something that is often misunderstood. In culture, love is sometimes presented as purely a physical act, thinking about sexuality. A lot of times, love ends up for people looking more like codependency. You might think, for example, of two people who are touching hands, leaning in on each other to the point that if either of them didn't keep leaning, the other would suddenly stumble. But in fact, love is something that comes really from a position of strength and personhood, where on my own I can connect with you, but I still know who I am and I know who you are. And each of us has respect for the other and values the other. Love is such a fitting thing for us to reflect on because God Himself is love. It's easy to think about love as maybe some kind of form of weakness, perhaps, or something that makes us uncomfortable to express because truly, love does involve vulnerability. That I'm willing to be open enough to another person to say that, you actually matter to me in my life. And as much as I might like to be self made or self sufficient, the truth is that because you're part of my life and my journey, it's therefore a better life and a better journey. That you're important to me, you matter to me, and I'm glad that you're part of me. Sometimes love requires us to do things that are difficult. I've heard this dichotomy set up before, and I can't remember the original author who wrote this down. But you could say that love without truth is actually hypocrisy. That if I really love a person, I am going to be honest with them. But even if I hug people and give them gifts and say that I'm just crazy about them, but I don't value them enough to be honest with them, in fact, I haven't loved them at all, and I'm really a bit of a hypocrite to even suggest that I do. But love requires vulnerability, it requires honesty, and these things actually come from being a strong person whose value is rooted in the love of God. That because I know that I am God's beloved child, no one gets to take that away from me. And because I know that even before I was born, even before I could achieve something to be proud of or earn something of merit, even before all those things, God already loved me as His child, and that I already have value in His sight, as does everyone else. So this week, reflect on love, the value of love, and how you might could share it more deliberately in your life.